people complaining. Hello, everybody. It's me again. I've got the giggles because I was just nattering to Richard about stuff. So, how are you all? Laura, hello, Laura. I'll say a few hellos. We're streaming to Facebook and YouTube. So, share away if you like, folks. That'll be really nice. And we'll say a few quick hellos and then we'll start. And if you're new, coughing already. If you're new, tell us where you're from and tell us how you find us. That'll be good. We like to know where you're from. We're really nosy. Hi, Julie. Tell us how you found us as well. And then I'll explain what I do. For newbies, if you're expecting cards, I don't do cards. Hiya, Gail. I just do mediumship and that's it. That's basically what I do. So if you want cards, future readings, all that lot, you need to see somebody else. But if you're happy with just pure mediumship, that's me. Hiya, Liz Jones from Facebook. And if you want to chat, we're on YouTube. Like I say, the folks on YouTube usually like a little bit of a natter. So if you fancy a little bit of natter and get to know people, nip over to YouTube. So share away and we'll do a bit of mediumship. And that is just, like I say, talking to spirit, basically. That's what it is. Hiya, Jan. That's a nice little picture. Lovely little babby there. Cute. Get some nice pictures on here. So like I say, there's Richard in the background. He's the one that does all the messages and runs the show. So he's in my ear at the moment. Hi, Natalie. So if you hear me say Richard or you hear me moan, it's not at you, it's probably at him. Okay. He's the one that puts the messages up. So bear that in mind as well. Hiya, Sarah. She's on, Sarah's on YouTube as well. Nice blossom trees there. Where was that? Where's that picture? Nice blossom trees on Sarah's picture there. So what? Hiya, Tammy Mason, who's saying hello to Richard as well. So what happens is it's mediumship. So I don't choose who I go to. It's spirit that make the decision who to go to. Hiya, Julie. Spirit make the decision, not me. So it's either I'm drawn to the picture or the name, or I will just throw the information out and we'll see who can take it. Hi, Amy Cosgrove on Facebook. So bear that in mind when we're trying to get to the right person. Hiya, Rachel. It's Richard that's having to see all the messages because the only message I can see is the one that Richard puts up. So he deals with all the messages. So bear that in mind. Don't bombard him because I can hear him tapping on the computer when you bombard him. Hiya, Miss F. I haven't seen you before either, have I? So Dawn, hiya, Dawn from Bletchley. Hello, Dawn. I used to go to if it's the right Bletchley. I used to do their church. Hiya, Nadia from Nadia. Hello, Sheena. I'm fine, thanks. I'm getting a bit warm. I always get a bit warm here because I'm standing in the window, so it's not probably the best place to be. And if I open the windows, it gets a bit drafty. So all I would do is, once we get to the right person, hiya, Tony. Richard had just put that person's message on the screen. So what you need to do is, if I get to the right person, when we're giving you the message, please type up what you can take and don't just put yes. Especially when we're narrowing it down, put what you can say, what you can take, and what you're saying yes to. You'll see how I go as I'm going along. Hello, Laurie. I'm from the east coast of the US. Nice to come across you today. So you're new then, are you, Laurie? I haven't seen you before. So there's a few new people. Hello, Diane. I'm waiting to see where I'm going in a minute. We'll start in a minute when somebody tells me where I'm going. Some lovely dad that I've got with me who wants to speak to somebody. Hiya, Kylie Alice on Facebook. Chrissy, hello, Chrissy. Deb's leaving you. Are you not leaving? Are you, Deb's? Oh, no, not yet. No. I'll just be stuck here, Chrissy. You know, I'll just be stuck with Richard, or he's stuck with me. Hiya, Kerry. I quite like it on Facebook. So I'll be here for a while. Hello, Daniela. Daniela, I think I'll come to you because I've got a lovely granddad that's coming in. So Daniela O'Shea, I'm coming to you. Can I call you Danny for short because it's quicker for me? So I've got a lovely granddad that wants to talk to you, Daniela. Okay, so Grandad in Spirit, talking about the month of May means something to you, and also the month of July means something to you as well. Talking about that, now just making me scratch my nose like this. So that's how. If you're forever doing this, Daniela, that'll be how he comes. Okay. In fact, one of the times he's talking about a moustache. So in his younger days, you'll probably find he had a tash or something like that. So he's talking about that. But like I say, August and July will mean something to you as well. He's also talking to me. There is a baby in spirit with him as well. He's bringing the baby. So just to let you know, the baby's there, okay? And also the name Joan in spirit will mean something to you. So the names you go and check. If you can't understand them, just go and check, because they will bring in a lot of names because people want to come in and talk to you. Okay. There's a new baby coming around you, Daniela. I do bring a lot of babies, people's info, but they do come right. Okay, so there's a new baby coming around you as well. Now he wants, I don't know if that's you in the pictures, Danny, but he wants to put glasses on you. But these are sunglasses. So he's talking about, okay, he's talking about sunglasses, and he's talking to me about reactive sunglasses. So I think he's suggesting that you wear them, or unless you wear them already. It's something to do with your eyes being a bit sensitive to the light. So be aware of that. He tells me that you squint a lot. You squint a lot in the sun. So he's having a bit of a giggle about that. So he's putting on these glasses for you as well. Now he's talking about your hair as well. Okay, so he's aware of a baby. He's talking about your hair. He's actually cutting it. All right. So I think he's been listening to a conversation, by the look of it, of somebody talking about having their hair cut. She'll have it cut. She'll have it longer. She'll have it cut. She'll have it longer. She'll have highlights in it. He's talking to me about highlights, but somebody must have had like a pink tinge on their hair somewhere, because you're putting a bit of pink in my hair. So watch for that if you don't understand it. But he's talking about this pink dye in somebody's hair as well. Now he wants to give you cards. I don't know if you do the angel cards or something like that, but he's wanting to give you the angel cards to do, because there you go, because he's talking about you're getting things. He's saying you're getting things, Danny, from spirit. You're getting things. So he's suggesting the angel cards for you to help you along. That's what he's saying, to help you along. Get some angel cards. He's talking about somebody down here called Tracy. I'm aware of Tracy. He's just been saying, oh, right, okay. He's just saying, oh, Tracy's, I know a Tracy down here, he's saying. And he also knows of Beverly down here as well. Beverly, he's bringing in Beverly for you as well. He's also talking about nails, somebody having their nails done all fancy. You know, and that's his words there, having them done all fancy, he's saying. Now, on some of the nails, he's putting daisies. So I don't know if he means that somebody had some daisies painted on their nails or something like that, but he's bringing daisies to your nails as well. Wants to link you to London, but he's talking about a trip to London to see the Queen. So I think it's more of a sightseeing trip to London that he's bringing in. So watch for that as well. And he's also taking you to, where I am actually, he's taking you to Hampshire. So there's going to be a link to Hampshire that he's bringing in as well. And now, doing a bit of travelling, your granddad, he's took you straight up to Scotland, because he's talking about Scotland. So watch for that as well. I can't quite get that. He's just said that, I thought he was giving me a name, but he's changed it. He gave me the name Agatha, but he's changed it to, it must be a place, Saint Agatha's or something like that. I think it's a place, somewhat similar. I didn't quite catch it, but remember it's Saint something like Agatha's, he's telling me. So I don't know if it's a place or what, but remember he's told you that. But Scotland way he's saying as well. He wants me to give you, you'll find Tracy then, wants me to give you some books. He's talking about books to read. Not telling me they're studying, but he's saying books to read. He's saying it's to immerse yourself in another world, he's saying. When this world gets too much, he's saying, immerse yourself into a book, into another world. So he's trying to get you to relax a little bit more. That's why. Now, he said he's come because he's been mentioned. That's why he's popped in. And he says you probably wouldn't have expected him to come, but he has come just to pop in. But mainly also, he says to give you a little bit of upliftment and a little bit of self-belief, he's saying. A little bit of self-belief he's talking about with you as well. All right, so there's so much more you could do, he's saying. You're a very caring woman, he's calling you. A very caring woman. Just take care of yourself. He's saying take care of your your own health, because sometimes you tend to neglect yourself, like your eyes. You know what I mean? He's just saying basically look after yourself first, and then you can look after others. And before he goes, if you use plastic carrier bags, Danny, plastic ones to carry your shopping in, just be aware, because I can see the bottom coming out of one. I'm hoping it's in the past and it's a memory for you. But if not, just be aware. Don't put too much stuff in the plastic carrier bags, he's saying, because they're likely to break. And he's having a giggle. But he sends his love. Thank you for mentioning me, John, in spirit as well. And Tommy as well, Tommy in spirit as well. But thank you for mentioning me, and thank you for talking to me, he's saying. So he's going to go now. So I hope that was okay for you. Oh, actually, I've got Tommy for somebody else. So you take Tommy with you, Danny, but I'm going on to the next message. And I've got a Tommy in spirit. Now, Tommy's just said to me, he's just, Tracy, hiya, Tracy, from Cyprus. Now, this lovely Tommy in spirit has just gone to Tommy Fury. You know, I don't know if that's his name, actually. But you know, the boxer. So I've got a lovely gent called Tommy in spirit who loved his boxing. Hiya, Line from Quebec. Line Perrien on Facebook. Hi. But yeah, if anybody can understand a gentleman called Tommy in spirit that loved his boxing, okay, he's in spirit though, if that's for you, Tony. So I need the Tommy in spirit that he's talking about, and the love, somebody loves their boxing. He's bringing in boxing with me as well, and he's actually mentioning Tommy Fury, but he's also talking to me now about Tommy Cooper, the comedian, as well, but just having a bit of a giggle there. So I need Tommy with a connection with the boxing as well, in spirit. And also, but he does tell me that he's looking for a lady down here. So he's looking for a lady down here that needs a bit of healing. He's just said to me they need a bit of healing. And Tommy is also bringing through a mom as well, because he said, I've got a mom here as well that wants to talk. So I've got Tommy, boxing connection, and the mom in spirit as well. And also 2 babies are in spirit as well, Tommy is saying. But he's called me, he says, because he must have been in spirit. Well, I don't know. He's showing me boxing gloves, but these are really old-fashioned boxing gloves. You know what I mean? And they're well battered as well, almost like your granddad would wear from years and years ago. Hiya, Emma. So I know his connection with boxing is going back some time. So this might be your granddad. All right, it's going back quite some time. Hiya, Kate Catton. In from France, crikey. So yeah, Tommy with the boxing, granddad, all right, old boxing link going back a little bit, and also bringing a mom in. Yeah, it is, Jade, it is live now. I know it's confusing, isn't it? But yeah, also bringing your mom in as well. So you should have a mom up there in spirit as well that he's bringing in. We'll give it a few minutes to see if anybody can take it, because Richard must be going through the messages. Okay, also talking about the month of July as well. All right, so it's Tommy that's coming through because, hiya, Kylie, because you're likely to recognise him with the boxing. So he's trying to narrow it down to get to the right person before he brings in your mom. All right, so sometimes you get somebody specific with specific information that will come in to get you to the right person. Okay, so I know you're saying yes, Kylie, but we're not quite sure what you're saying yes to. So tell us what you're saying yes to, because I don't know whether this is you or you're chatting to somebody else. All right, but he's just come, like I say, there is a connection to London with him as well. And he's also telling me there is an Irish link in the family somewhere as well. All right, so there's going to be an Irish link, especially a Catholic link as well. In fact, there's a Catholic link in spirit. The lady's talking now, so the mum's coming in now to talk. But she's talking about a Catholic link and an Irish link as well. And also the family tree link. So somebody's going to be doing their family tree. All right, she's watching that as well. Okay, so Sarah, what else can you take then, Sarah? Uncle Tommy, the boxing bit, can you take the boxing little bit as well? And the rest I've just told you, the Irish link, the Catholic link, and all that lot. So there's quite a few, isn't there? I know a Tommy in spirit. My dad was a boxer, he loved boxing. My mum is also in spirit. I know Tommy. So we need to narrow it down. I think there's quite a few people. So we need to narrow it down a little bit. But yeah, so we've got the boxer, so you can take the boxer. We've got the mom. We've got the link to London. We've got the Catholic link as well, and the Irish link that mom is talking about. And she also tells me that somebody has been smelling her. So she's been around her daughter, quite a lot because she should be smelling perfume or a scent or something like that. And somebody has actually said, is that you, Mom? Is that you, Mom? And also she tells me that she's been around the house. Let's go with Jan. Yeah, let's stick with Jan then. And I can always come back to the others, Richard. Right, so Jan, I'm coming to you then. Jan, Jeffrey. Okay, but you should be smelling your mum, Jan, as she comes around you with a lovely scent. Not quite telling me what it is yet, okay? But she's also talking about things being moved in your house because she's trying to let you know that she's around, because she's talking about the tears being shed. Okay, so somebody's missing now. So she wants to make sure that you realise that she's around as well. So things that are being moved, also pictures going a little bit skew-if. So watch for the pictures on the walls going, they knock them and they go a little bit skew-if. Well, there you go. All right, she's talking about that as well, okay? She wants to give you the name Charlie as meaning something to you as well. And also the name Scott. The name Scott. I don't know if Scott's the first name or the second, because when I asked her, she gave me both. So you might find that you know of Scott as a first name and as a second, because she's not splitting it for me. She's also talking about the month of August means something. She's telling me there's quite a few dates in August, all right, that mean something. And she's also talking to me about an anniversary of a passing that's coming up. There's quite a few things coming up for you, Jan. Like there's an anniversary of a passing. There's things in August we're in at the moment, so that's an important month. But she's also talking to me about a wedding anniversary as well that's coming up as well. So she's just saying, I'm aware of all those. She's taking you into next year because she's talking about a celebration into next year, but she's bringing in a wedding. So watch for a wedding coming up in next year as well, Jan. And she just said to me, her words were, oh, there's a wedding coming up. Okay. There's a wedding coming up next year, she's saying, but also there's a couple of days away for you as well. Isn't that nice? She's saying a couple of days away, she's saying. Somebody, now she's took me up to Scotland again, but she's talking about somebody would like to go, making me laugh. She just said somebody would like to go monster hunting, she's saying. So somebody wants to go to Loch Ness. All right. So somebody's going to be talking about going to Loch Ness to look for the monster. So she's having a bit of a giggle. And this looks like a little person. So a child or something like that will talk about going up there to have a look at the monster. She's talking about that. In fact, she's just saying there's a child around you, Jan, that loves like the stars and the moon, spaceships, so anything like that. Okay, there's a child a lot around you that's going to be liking that kind of thing, spaceships, the moon, all that kind of jazz, as she's saying. Oh, she's just said to me, talking about jazz, she's saying, and she's given me the jazz hand, she's saying. Somebody actually likes jazz. Somebody likes jazz, she's saying. I'm aware of somebody that likes jazz. She's also talking about, I don't know if you remember Norman Wisdom, but she says, she's got a link to Norman Wisdom. Somebody used to like him as well, Norman Wisdom. So we're going back to those kind of days together with Benny Hill she's bringing. Okay, is it you about the Loch Ness? Okay, but she's talking about Benny Hill as well, she's saying. And she's making me scratch. Usually when they do this, Jan, it's because somebody's got a touch of itchy skin, she's saying. Oh, they've got a touch of itchy skin. Now she's talking about that, and then she's gone up to cradle cap. I can see you've got a little baby there, but she's talking about somebody that suffered with the cradle cap. I think this is a memory though. I'm picking it. You can see me picking it out of my head. She's talking to me. She says that's because somebody used to pick it. Somebody used to pick the cradle crap out the baby's head, she's saying. She's bringing that in as well. Just having a bit of a giggle. Okay. Wants to give you a necklace with an angel on it. I've had a lot of these lately. I'll take it. A few people have got these angel necklaces, but she's given me an angel necklace. She's bringing that in as well. This is separate, but she's talking about, I don't know if she means another necklace, but she wants me to give you the stone aquamarine. I hope you know what it is, because I'm not very good on my stones, but I've got to give you the aquamarine stone. Okay, all right. So she's talking about your daughter. actually, because she's made me read your thingy bob. So sometimes they reply to that. Because she's talking about a daughter that she's talking about will need a prom dress. So a daughter around you is going to be needing a prom dress. Prom dress, she's saying. Also, somebody likes or did like Frozen, you know, the film Frozen. Somebody used to like that as well. She says, I am around. She says, you should be smelling my perfume. She says, in fact, somebody has the same perfume. I know you mentioned Chanel, so I don't know if she means you've got that now as well and you use it, but somebody else uses the same perfume as her as well. Anything else? The name Maureen. Oh, right, okay. The name Maureen should mean, oh, Maureen's up spirit with a up spirit. I'm changing my voice now into like a Yorkshire kind of accent. Up spirit. Maureen's up spirit with a Jan, she's saying, okay? She's talking about that. And also, Tom wants to be remembered because he come in first, didn't he? Tom wants to come in and say, oh, he's just nattering to me. He's just said, I like Benny Hill, actually. He says, I like Benny Hill. He says, that's a bit like your life at the moment, Jan. It's a bit busy. I don't know if you remember Benny Hill, when the speeded up scenes, it's like you, busy, 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 busy. Oh, that's what she means. Okay. Before she goes, she also wants to give you butterflies. So you must like your butterflies. She's putting them all around you. She's saying, if you dream of me, listen, she's saying, because I'm talking to you, because they'll talk to you in your dreams and hopefully you'll remember it. She says, listen, she's saying, I'm talking to you in your dreams, she's saying. Anything else? She's leaving with the game, the card game called Rummy. I don't know if you remember that. We used to play that when I was young. The card game called Rummy. Apparently, somebody used to cheat and they used to hand or swap cards with somebody next to them or something in this game. And she remembers somebody cheating. So she's bringing that in as well. Okay, she's going to go now. So Tommy's waving, he's off. Talking about golf for some reason. And your lovely lady has come to say goodbye as well. And she wants to give you a great big hug before she goes. Keep talking to me, she says, because I do hear you. Keep talking to me because I do hear you. Right, I'm on to a next message now. I've got a gent. I've got two people. I've got a gent and a lady. Okay, I've got two people with me now that want to talk about a surname, Whitehouse. So they know of the surname White. This is a nan and granddad who are talking about the surname Whitehouse. So if you've got a nan and granddad in spirit and you connect, or you know of the name Whitehouse, this is going to be for you. Okay, we're having a lot of Scottish links tonight, but they are bringing in a Scottish link. But this one is more, hiya Lisa, this is more travel than anything else. So nan and granddad, surname Whitehouse with a Scottish kind of link somewhere, or somebody that wants to go to Scotland. Although this nan and granddad are talking to me about America as well. So there's going to be a link to America. Somebody apparently wants to go, oh, I want to go and have a look around America. I want to go to Las Vegas. So they've been listening to that conversation as well. So nan, granddad, Whitehouse is the main thing we're bringing in. And the nan's talking to me at the moment. Have you got a nan and granddad, Jade, in spirit? The nan is talking to me about a cottage. I don't know whether she means she likes it or she knows of somebody, because she's showing me a lovely thatched cottage, one of the old-fashioned cottages. She's bringing that in. So somebody would like one, or somebody lives in one or something. She's bringing that in as well. I know you said Uncle Jay, but this is a nan and granddad here that's talking about Whitehouse. But they are bringing in this thatched cottage as well. This lady, this nan's just gone to me. I'm too old to be an auntie or an uncle. I'm a grandma, she says. So we need a grandma and a granddad. There should be a picture of them. Somebody's actually, I am Whitehouse here, America. I am, no, this reference, cottage Irish. Oh, don't get that. Because she told me it was a surname, you see, Whitehouse. What was you going to say? I forgot. But yeah, let's go back on it so I remember. Nan and granddad. Nan in spirit then, Jade. Granddad in spirit as well. Yeah, looking at old photographs. Somebody's been looking at old photographs of them. And that's why they've come in, because they're acknowledging somebody looking at old photographs. Okay. Now, if this is for you then, Jade, I'll come to you then. Hi, Stephen. How are you? Jade, let's go to Jade. If this is for you, then Jade, and you can definitely take the surname Whitehouse. They are talking to me about giving you healing. Your nan wants to give you healing. If that's your picture, you look quite young, but she's going down your hips and down your legs as if they're aching a little bit. Be aware of aching legs, she's saying, because she's trying to put your legs up as well. Okay, she's trying to put your legs up as well, as if you need a bit of a rest. She's just said to me, oh, she's here, there and everywhere, here, there and everywhere, as if you're really busy. That's what she's doing, here, there and everywhere. Off sailing, she's just said to me, and that's her exact words. Oh, somebody's off sailing. So I don't know whether she means, do you mean a cruise? I think it's a cruise, Jade. She's showing me a cruise ship. So somebody's going to be off sailing. Somebody's interested in going on a cruise, and she's been listening to that. Somebody wants to redecorate the whole of their house, she's saying. Somebody's been talking about having a change, having a refresh, she's saying, but redecorating the whole of their house. And that's what she's bringing in. She's just been listening to that. She knows of somebody down here called Alison down here. Be aware of Alison, she's saying. I don't know what's going on around Alison. There's something going on around her that your nanny's kind of like this. She's unsure about. There's some sort of, somebody's telling Porky Pies, she's saying. Porky Pies, she's saying. And it's around Alison when you find out who she is. So watch for the Porky Pies. I know it's not serious, but she's just calling it Porky Pies. Somebody's talking about Porky Pies. Okay. My brother's in the Navy. All right. Is that where the ship is? I'd watch for the ship though, Alice, Jay, because she's talking to me about a cruise ship as well. So watch for that connection as well. She's also talking to me about the Alps, skiing in the Alps. Somebody's got that kind of interest as well. She's bringing that in. Now she wants to talk to you about a house move. She's saying, oh, you will move house. She's saying you will move house, but not yet. She's not saying it's next week or anything like that, but she's saying you will be moving house. Now I'm going back to the Scotland link again. It's all Scottish tonight, but she's taking me to Edinburgh with you, talking about a link to Edinburgh, so watch for that as well. She also wants to mention somebody called Jeanette. She said Jeanette's around as well. So Jeanette's down here somewhere that she knows as well. She's talking about things. There must be something going on around you, Jay, because she's talking about, that saying where they say somebody's airing their dirty washing in public. All right. She's talking about that around you. That's going on. Somebody's airing their dirty washing in public. She's not talking about anything else regarding that, because I'll tell you what, she's linked the washing straight to an old-fashioned mangle. Do you know the mangles, Jade, when they used to like two rollers and they put the washing through it to dry it out, wring it out? She's bringing in a mangle, so she's got memories of a mangle. She's talking about that. In fact, she's telling me her mum used to have a mangle as well. They're bringing that in. The name Beryl in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. Your nan's mentions somebody else down here as well, somebody called Stuart. Something going on around Stuart. She's just saying that somebody needs to pump up their tyres on their car, Jade. Okay. In fact, this is a near side one, so curbside. There's a tyre that needs a bit of a pump up. All right, she's bringing that in for you. Okay, Doris in spirit as well wants to say hello to you as well. And also the name June, but also the month of June. Okay, she's talking about, she's bringing that in. Watch for the robin, she's saying, Jade. All right, so watch for the robin. She says that you talk to spirit a lot, because I always ask them, while I'm talking to you, I'm saying to them, what they come for, any message? And she said, I just wanted to pop in and say hello, because I think she and your granddad have been mentioned in conversation. So they just want to pop in and say hello and reassure you that spirit are around you, because sometimes you doubt it, I think. And she's saying, oh, tell her, we are here. You're doing a good job. She's saying you're on the right path. In fact, she's saying you're where you're supposed to be at this particular time. If you've been questioning it, this is where you're supposed to be at this particular time. But she is saying that your pathway is going to split. So which means you're going to have some choices coming up, but they are nice choices. Now, these are career choices or work choices as well. So you've got some nice choices coming up, and also this America link as well that she's bringing in as well. So make sure, Doris, you know, she says hello to your boyfriend. All right, she wants to say hello to your boyfriend. Boyfriend's just got to make sure he's careful of his back, especially when bending down and lifting stuff up, Jade. Okay, to your boyfriend. So just be aware, because you know, she's making me say this, by the way, you know, how you're supposed to pick up stuff, heavy stuff in a particular way. She's worried your boyfriend might forget and just grab something and then he'll put his back out. So be aware of that. Just tell him to be careful. Okay, your granddad. So you know your granddad's okay. Okay, he's here. He's just in the background. I think that's it. Okay, right. I'm going to leave her love with you because and the granddad as well. Somebody's playing with my hair again. They're still scratching. Oh, this is for somebody else. So I'm leaving their love with you, Jade. They want to blow your kisses. Blowing your kisses. And the month of April means something to you as well. So blowing your kisses. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Okay. Oh, stop scratching. I don't know what's going on with me. Navy just planned the swim. I went to Edinburgh with my mom. And my name is Janet. So split link, so you can take some of that as well then, Jan. You can, don't worry, Jan, if I can get, sometimes Spirit will get me to 2 or 3 people and then they expect me to split the link. So I don't mind if somebody can take it, as long as you can take it, most of it, and then I'll get your mom back or your grandma back to split the link or something like that. Okay. You can take George in spirit as well, because George, I want to make sure I'm with you now then, Jan. George in spirit coming for you as well. Okay. Talking about this Nan. Have you got a mum in spirit? I hate to ask, Jan, but I've got another lady with her, but I've got a Nan here at the moment that's putting your hair up. So I don't know if that's you in the photograph, and you sometimes wear your hair up. And I'm saying to her, what are you talking about hair for? And she says, because you should know, Jan, and she does as well, there's a lady in spirit that used to have a bun, and it's one of those, I think they called them donuts, you know, where they put the hair inside. It looks like a donut on the head. But there's somebody in spirit your nan used to know, or she knows, that used to have one of these donut kind of hairdos, and that's why she's trying to put your hair up. Okay, you have a Carol, my mum. Okay, but she's talking about the donut haircut. She's still on to me about hair at the moment because she's pulling one of those old-fashioned hair dryers down. You know, the ones where you used to have to grip up and pull them down like that. And she's actually putting perm curlers in her hair as well. So you should know somebody that used to have the hair done with the big old-fashioned hair dryers. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to bring a gentleman in that's talking about his lawnmower. He's very proud of his lawnmower. And this was oh, right, your great aunt wants to say hello then. This gent with his lawnmower is saying, I was very proud of my lawnmower. And it's like a petrol one or something like that. He's pouring something in it. I think it's petrol or something like that. So I'm hoping you can take him. He's in spirit now. But what he's doing is he's rolling his mower, he's doing his lawn. But he used to clean it. I can see him taking it into his wooden shed and cleaning this lawnmower and doing the stripes on the lawn as well. So I hope that you can take this lovely gent in spirit. The lady, the mom, comes with the smell of perfume. Now, this is Charlie perfume. I don't even remember Charlie, but she's bringing me the Charlie perfume around you. It's a memory. She also wants me to give you Tinkerbell. You know Tinkerbell of Peter Pan? She wants me to give you Tinkerbell. I don't know whether it's just Tinkerbell or whether it feels like she's talking about Tinkerbell because somebody used to use that as a nickname or something like that. You remind me of Tinkerbell or something like that, but I'll leave Tinkerbell the name with you. Okay. She's been listening to a conversation where somebody's mentioned getting a new car. Somebody wants to get a new car. She's just saying I'm aware of that as well. But it's looking like a 4x4, so a bigger car that she's talking to me about. Somebody would like one of those I can't remember what they're called, those massive like American ones, but I can't think what it's called at the moment. It looks like it's got a great big pipe stuck on it. don't know what it is, but they're showing me that. Anyway, somebody wants a big car. That's what she's talking to me about at the moment. Now, I want to go back to the Alps because she's just brought the Alps back. So that's important. But I don't know if you mentioned somebody's been there, but I think they'll be going back because she's taking me back there again because I'm going up the ski lift. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, apparently somebody, well, I hope this is a memory and it's not to come, Jan, but whoever goes to the Alps or somewhere where there's a ski lift, it's got stuck and they're hanging there. They get off all right, it's no problem. But there's this ski lift that's come to a standstill somewhere that she's having a bit of a giggle about. She's talking to me about that. Oh, right, okay. So she's talking about that, okay? The ski lift that's got stuck. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. You're right, it is me, she's saying. So you've been questioning who's around you at home, asking if it's her, and she's saying, yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. There's something about a TV, Jan. You know, I've never had this, but some people sometimes say that they can see somebody's picture in the TV. So I don't know if she's talking about you seeing her picture in the TV or something like that. Watch for it. You'll understand it when it comes. All right, it's like a shadow. In fact, it looks like the TV's off. So I don't know what's going on here, but you'll recognise it, what I'm trying to say. But she's talking about her image being on the television. So watch for that. I'm very proud of you, by the way. You never let me down, she's saying. You never let me. I'm sure she is, Jan. She hasn't mentioned them, but I'm sure she is. She said, you never let me down, she's saying. I'm very proud, she's saying. Okay. So she's blowing you kisses because she's going to go now. Okay, so I'll leave that. Oh, there you go. That's it then. That's good evidence for you then, isn't it, Jan? I am on to somebody else, but just in case you can take the name as well, because I'm kind of stuck. Jemima. All right, she's talking about that. Okay, the name Jemima, but I think somebody else is going to pick this up in a minute. But I'll leave her love with you, Jan, and the other people who come through that I can't remember. Blowing your kisses, like she said, okay? Hopefully that's okay for you. Okay, right, I've got a grandma here that's talking about the name Jemima down here. So there's a grandma in spirit that's aware of this name Jemima, and I think it relates to her, either a granddaughter or relative or something like that. So if anybody's got a grandma in spirit and the name Jemima means something to you down here, let me know. All right, because she's coming through for you, this lovely grandma, and she's standing here as they do with her apron on, my pinny on. She's saying, "I've got my pinny on." She's saying, "This is one of them half pinnies with the frill on the bottom." She's standing here with this pinny on as well. She's got a little dog with her. I can't quite see what kind of dog this is. A little kind of white dog with her as well. So I know at one stage she had a little dog. And quite a scruffy little dog as well, this Nan's got with her. So a lovely Nan with a little dog with her, but also that relates to the name Jemima down here. She's leading me to Jemima Puddleduck, but I think that's my own head bringing that in. But she's talking about Jemima. So if anybody could take her, let me know. She's also talking to me about the name Betty will mean something, but I don't think that's her name, but she's giving the name Betty as well. Jemima from Chichi's Bang Bang. I don't know. Liz, I don't know. But anyway, Nan coming through, also a mum as well. So it depends who she wants on here that she's going to find. The name Jemima. She's also talking to me about somebody's roof needs doing. Somebody's roof. She's talking about a slate on a roof. I'm hoping this is a memory, but somebody's had problems with slates. I don't know, on a roof that's moving. There's somebody's moving. The slate's moving on the roof or something. This grandma is talking about that. What can you take then, Kate? Can you take the name Jemima as well? Because that's an unusual name. And she's also talking about a slate on a roof, but she's telling me it's moved a little bit. I'm hoping it's in the past. It could be in the past. Sometimes I can't tell whether she's talking about the past or what's coming up, but she's talking about this slate. So that's important as well. She's also talking to me about the name Mabel. All right, Jemima. I don't know what she's... I don't want to make it fit, you see, because I did bring Puddleduck in, but I thought that was my own, me putting that in. So if you can take the rest, Kate, and we'll narrow it down and see if it is for you. Something about the slate roof. Oh, you see, Liz Jones. You see, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, this is better. Jemima with the name. Betty is my nan. Got a roof. Oh, this is better. Lisa. Let's come to Lisa because you can take most of the information, can't you? Coming to you then, Lisa, with your nan here that's talking about that. But there is a problem with slate. But she's also talking to me. She's now coming onto your what is that? The guttering as well, Lisa. And so Lisa, so I don't know if you've got a problem. It's like it needs clearing out. She's doing this with my hands actually. She's clearing out the guttering like this, your nan is. Clearing it out. Moss, she's saying. Moss, she's saying. Somebody is having. She's going around your house at the moment, Lisa. So I don't know if you're having a lot of work done or something like that, but it's all outside. But somebody's got this spray, and they're spraying off all the algae. You know, when you get it on white bits, I don't know what it is, you know, but she's spraying all the algae on the outside of her house. So somebody must be having a tidy up. She's bringing that to you. She's saying, oh, somebody's been arranging their photographs. So she's been watching somebody that's been sorting out their photographs recently. And it's like I'm putting them in a different order. I don't know what's been going on, but somebody's been sorting out the photographs, and that's why she's popped in, all right, to say I'm here. Right, she wants to give you a great big tree, it looks like an oak tree. Yeah, it is. I think this is a memory for her or for you, but she's bringing in a lovely, great big oak tree. I think this might be symbolic actually, because she's giving, you know, that saying with little acorns, big tree. Oh, I got it wrong, but you know the saying, I mean, from little acorns, big things grow or something. But there's something, what is going on? Hang on. She's making it into a symbolic thing, Lisa. It's like she's talking about somebody's like work is going to grow. The acorns, hang on a minute, she's correcting me now. Hold on a minute. Somebody has got an idea, Lisa. Okay, and this is where the acorn is, and it's going to grow. She's not telling me what it is, but it is career. It is career or work-wise. Okay, so it's going to flourish, as she's just said. So watch for that. She's just saying, "I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that." Now I've got to give you a Scottish link as well. She's bringing in Scotland. I seem to run in themes when I do this. 1 month it'll be Scotland, next month it'll be somewhere else. But Scottish link with you as well. She's bringing that in. Now, she's also linking you to, she wants me to take you to Australia. She's linked you to Australia. She's talking to me about Brisbane, but she's also talking to me about the Opera House. So Sydney as well. So there's going to be a link. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is actually a visit because she says somebody wants to go and see the Opera House in Sydney. So watch for that coming up as well. Now, she's doing, your nan's doing crosswords. Oh, okay. Your nan's doing crosswords. Okay, so I don't know if she means she used to do it or somebody else, but she's giving them memory of crosswords from the paper. She's saying from the paper. She's talking about that. Oh, she's talking to me about a mill now. Now, this is a water mill. Okay, then. This is a water mill that she's talking to me about, Lisa. So there's a memory somewhere of a visit to a water mill. She's not giving me much more. She just gave me this water mill. And I just said, what's that? She said, oh, it's a water mill, she's saying. Somebody's been to see a water mill. So there's just a memory. She's just bringing that in. She also wants to link you to the Lake District. She's bringing in the Lake District as well. And I think this is separate, but she's bringing in, there's a lot of bits and bobs going on, like travel, I think, around you, Lisa, because she's bringing in snorkeling. She's just saying, somebody wants to try their hand at snorkeling, she's saying. Snorkeling, I can see these lovely fish. So I don't know if that's actually in Australia, but she's bringing in this lovely snorkeling that somebody's going to be doing. Okay. Oh, I've got to go like this. Oh, she says, oh, there's a wedding proposal coming up, she's saying. So I don't know where I haven't let the cat out of the bag somewhere, but she's made me say it's around you. But there is a wedding proposal coming up, she's saying. Keep stum, she's saying. Keep stum. All right, she's saying. So don't mention it to anyone, Lisa, and it'll just pop up, this wedding proposal. She wants me to give you fairies. as if you like the fairies. She's talking about fairies. Um, she wants, yeah, I don't know who it is. You'll find it though. Watch for somebody who mentions it. Yeah, fairies. She wants me to give you. She's also wanting me to give you, crikey, the Jackson 5, Lisa. Memories of the Jackson 5 group. So somebody must have liked them. In fact, she's given me that era, my era as well. Jackson 5, David Cassidy. I'm looking at all my photographs on the wall now when I was young. David Cassidy, the Bay City Rollers. So we're going back to like the 70s type thing. But she's giving all those memories about. Oh, she's singing a song. It's Bay City Rollers song. It'll take me too long to work it out, but she's singing the Bay City Rollers. So somebody must have liked them. Okay. Anything else? Margaret from Spirit wants to say hello. And also, okay, also you've got Joan in Spirit. She wants to say hello. The surname Thompson, she's saying, will mean something to you as well. And also the surname Williams will mean something to you as well, she says. Somebody's interested, she's saying, in the family tree. And she's also giving you a windmill. But it's like, you know, the windmills that are made into bed and breakfast places that you can hire or rent. She's giving you one of those. So a windmill. So I don't know if that's going to be a memory or whether it's coming up where somebody's going to visit one and stay in one. She's talking to me about that. Wants to send a love. She's saying, I popped in. She's John as well in Spirit. Okay. I want to pop in and say hello, she's saying, because I've been mentioned, as they do. I've heard somebody talking about me in a nice way, she's saying as well. In a nice way, somebody's been talking about me. And before I go, she says, I just want to mention somebody called Tracy down here who needs a bit of healing and might need a little bit of help. And I don't think this is Tracy, but there's also somebody down here that's going to be needing a hip operation, all right, a replacement hip around you as well that she's bringing in as well. But watch for Tracy that just needs a loving hand, she's just said to me. So you'll find out who she is when you find her. Just sending all love. So I hope this was okay for you. I'm blowing kisses. All right, I'm talking to somebody else at the moment, so I'm like, ooh, what's going on here? I've got somebody else already. So I'm blowing kisses. Okay, she's blowing kisses to you. Okay, Lisa, so I'll leave that with you. Right, okay. Kate. So is this another link then, is it? Richard, Margaret and Joan, my granddad's sisters. Oh, yeah. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute then, Kate. I've got somebody else narrowing to me. I don't know if this is for you, Kate, or somebody else at the moment. I've got a gentleman at the moment that's calling him South Stephen, but he's just said to me, I'm Stephen with a V, he's saying. I'm Stephen with a V, he's saying. It's funny because he's just said to me, Stephen Stevens, but I wouldn't imagine that's his name. But anyway, Stephen, if anyone's got a gentleman in spirit called Stephen and it's with a V, let me know. I'm a friend of somebody's. So he's looking for a friend. He's been mentioned recently. Richard can take him, but I'll see if anybody else can. But he's looking on a friend link. He's talking about a friend link. Now, I don't know if he means Stephen means myself or whoever he wants to talk to down here, but he's talking about somebody who's got a bit of a limp at the moment. Oh, they've got a bit of a limp. Somebody's got a problem with their hip or the top of the leg or something. There's a little bit of a niggle there. So he's talking to me about that. So somebody down here, I think, has got a bit of a niggle in the top of their thigh or their hip as well. It is bringing that in as well. Actually, hang on a minute. So it's Stephen with a V who's bringing in your mom. Yeah, Stephen could be my mom's gay best friend. So is your mom in spirit, Kate? Because he's telling me he's bringing in a mom. So we'll wait and see. But Stephen with a V, bringing in a mom, but talking about hip problem amongst or around somebody down here or aching leg or something at the top. Okay, Uncle Steve. You've got to have a mom in spirit as well, Redda. So you've got hip problems. Have you got a mom as well, Redda? Because he's bringing in a mom with him as well. I'll wait until I see your comments, Redda, because he says, I'm Stephen with a V. Oh, you've got a mom, so he's got a mom with him as well. So I don't know who that is then. No, your mum is alive. So he's bringing in a mom. So we'll see what the other lady says. She says, I'm bringing in a mom as well. Just wait for the other lady. But yeah. Okay, so it could be his mom. Go, which one? Oh, it's all right. Just waiting for the comments, folks. It's all right. Redda. I'll see. Leave Kate to one side for a minute, and I'll see if I can do her in a minute, maybe. But grandmother, it was his mom. Okay, then. Redda, coming to you then. Hang on a minute. Stephen, I'll grab a mom in spirit as well. Let's go to Redda because she could take most of it in the first place. Redda. Right, coming to you then, Redda Rose on Facebook. Coming to you is Steve first. Steve with a V. He was coming in first, but he is bringing this grandmother, this mom, with him. A very loving grandmother. I keep wanting to say mom, so she must be his mom, but she's bringing lots of loving. So you must need a lot of love at the moment because it's her that's giving you the love, Redda. All right, so she wants to give you a lot of love, and she's talking about upliftment as well. She's talking about that. Now, I'm going back to Steve because he wants to talk. It's all about upliftment for you, Redda. So you must need some upliftment at the moment because it's all about trying to uplift you and also give you a little bit of confidence and self-belief is needed for you as well. And that's why they've both come together, I think. We're a force to be reckoned with, they're saying, a force to be reckoned with. That's what they're talking about. Now, you're quite spiritual as well, Redda, and you should be smelling spirit, but also sensing them as well. But somebody has said, oh, I can smell something. What was that lovely smell? And Steve is saying somebody's acknowledged this smell that they're bringing around. Okay, so whether that's you or not, this grandmother likes the lavender, so you may well smell lavender around you as well. There is somebody in spirit, Redda, that Steve is talking about that actually got the George Cross. So I don't know if you realise in your family, if you might have to go back if you don't understand it. Remember, they've told you that somebody got the George Cross. All right, because they're bringing that in as well. He's come. Steve's not going to talk much, I don't think. He's come, he says, because you've mentioned him. Somebody's been speaking about him. In fact, somebody, he says, has had quite a long conversation about him recently. And that's why he's popped in to say hello, to let you know that he's still around. Because apparently he says that he was around. It's like somebody used to feel him around them quite a lot, and then it's like he went missing a little bit, and somebody has actually said, I wonder if Steve's around. I haven't felt him around us, and that's why it's come back. Do you get what I mean? He's talking about that. Okay, he's talking to me about feet now, but he's talking about polish. Somebody having their feet polished, their toenails polished. I don't know why he wants to mention it because he's not very specific, but he's just putting red polish on somebody's toes. So I think he must have watched somebody doing that. Now he's crossing dates off a calendar, Redda, giving you something to look forward to. It's like a holiday or a weekend away. So he's going to give you something to look forward to. Now he's talking also, and I don't know if this is connected or it's two separate things, but he's linking you to Spain as well. He's talking about Spain. He's talking to me about Tenerife. In fact, somebody must be going to travel with you as well because he's given me Tenerife, and then he's just gone to Tenerife, the Canary Islands. Oh, I don't know. He's talking about Tenerife and the Canary Islands anyway. So there's a bit of travel going on. There is a new baby coming around you, he says, and it is family. All right, so watch for the new baby coming around you, Redda. There is a twin link as well. And he says to me that there are quite a few babies that have gone to spirit that he knows of as well. Oh, I thought he was going to say 3. But they are, there's at least 5 that's gone that he's found when he's gone to spirit. So I don't know whether he means his family or yours altogether, but he's got 5 babies with him in spirit. He's saying the babies are here, the babies are here. I've been listening. Somebody wants a dog down here. Somebody's been talking about an Alsatian dog around you, Redda. All right, somebody wants one, an Alsatian. So watch for that coming up as well. I think Steve just wanted to pop in. He's not going to. Oh, He's just given me somebody who's got lovely blue eyes. He's talking about somebody with lovely blue eyes. Somebody's got a what's he calling it? A twinge in their shoulder, Redder. I don't know what's going on. It's like a little sharp pain in the shoulder. He's just give it to me. So he's talking about somebody that's got an issue there as well. It just needs like a massage or something, somebody to loosen it up. So watch that around you. He just wanted to pop in, Redder. So I think he's going to go now. So I hope that little message for you, but he's sending you his love. I'm just acknowledging that I'm listening. All right. I'm not there all the time, he's saying, but I am listening and I'm okay. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that. So I think that is about me finished. That was a quick hour. Crikey. At least we didn't have a break, so I could do more. So I hope you enjoyed all that. If you didn't get a message, just remember, it's not because your loved ones don't want to give you a message. They'll always go to people that they need to get to at this particular time. So don't worry, just keep coming back. I'm sure you'll get a message at some point. And we'll see you again soon. I don't know who's on next. Do you know who's on next? Do you need me to tell them? Or... Oh. But look at the website, because we're not sure at the moment. But if you're interested, look at the website or something. Keep an eye on the Facebook. And I'll see you all again soon. So bye-bye for now. Bye.